Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Martin County where police have arrested a man for a shooting that happened at a convenience store over the weekend. Deputies arrested 22-year-old Shaquavion Fields for the Sunday shooting at the tobacco and food shop in Oak City. Deputies were called to the store for a reported shooting, but when they got there, they said they did not find any victims. Deputies say they identified all those who were involved in the shooting after an investigation. Fields was charged with 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, discharging a firearm into a vehicle, possession of a stolen vehicle, and robbery with a dangerous weapon. Now, Fields is being held at the Bertie Martin Regional Jail under no bond. Sheriff Drew Robinson says multiple law enforcement agencies from several counties helped with the investigation. Now, we also want to highlight a merger that has been happening between 2 North Carolina universities. Elon University and Queen's University of Charlotte announced their intentions to merge. During a press conference held yesterday, leaders from both universities announced the merger would wrap up in the summer of 2026. Now, both schools are private universities located in North Carolina, about 2 hours away from each other. Elon furthered its connection to Charlotte in recent years, opening the Charlotte Regional Center in 2023 and a new law program in the Queen City in fall of 2024. Now, Queen's University of Charlotte, sometimes referred to just as Queen's University, was founded in 1857 as the Charlotte Female Institute. Its first merger took place with Chicora College in the 1930s. Now, current students at either university will finish their degrees without interruption, according to officials. The structure of the merger will be finalized in the coming months, officials from both universities said. Now, for more information, you can visit a link to the Elon Charlotte website. You can find that by going to our website, WITN.com. Now, you may have gotten a phone alert. We do want to again highlight the Amber Alert that is in effect. Iris Fargus is the 1-year-old white female who is missing. She's approximately 2 feet 1 inches tall, weighing about 23 pounds. Now, the Randolph County Sheriff's Office is searching for her. The abductor, Tyler Ray Tootle, is a 26-year-old white male, approximately 6 feet tall, weighing 175 pounds, with brown hair and blue eyes. They were last seen traveling in a black 2018 Honda Civic with the license plate of JMS 6500. If you have any information, you should contact the Randolph County Sheriff's Office at 336-318-6778. Of course, we will have more on that developing story in our next update. Do quickly want to highlight your weather forecast, though. For today, we again are looking at cloud cover over eastern North Carolina currently, at least parts of eastern North Carolina. We can take you live to a look through our Greenville cam. Right now, again, gray skies stretching across the horizon there, but we do have, again, sunshine on the way coming up later on this afternoon. Those of you watching along the coast, particularly the Crystal Coast, enjoy this. This is what you guys have going on right now. Mostly sunny skies over the Intercoastal Waterway. Feels pretty darn good out there as air temperatures right now generally in the low 70s along the coast. That plus a light breeze out of the west-northwest is certainly going to get everything feeling quite comfortable. As far as what we've got moving forward through the rest of the day, though, we do need to start out by talking about what is happening in the tropics, because over the past 24 hours, we've had the formation of what is now Tropical Storm Gabrielle. 35-mile-an-hour maximum sustained winds around that central low with gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour. It's moving northwest at 22 miles an hour with pressure holding at 1,006 millibars. Now, here is the overall track of that system. It'll continue to approach Bermuda, which again, good news for us in that so long as it heads towards or stays east of Bermuda, our impacts here in eastern North Carolina will be minimal. By impacts, we're talking about increased surf along our beaches, increased rip current threat, but that really is all we're anticipating, at least at this point, with Gabrielle. This is a system that is expected to intensify as we head into the upcoming weekend, potentially coming a Category 1 hurricane by the time we get to Sunday morning. That's not the only system we've got in the tropics. It's the only named system. The next one, again, trailing behind it, has a chance to become Umberto, but those chances right now very low. Over the next 48 hours, has a 10% chance of tropical formation. Over the next 7 days, a 20% chance. So again, not looking likely that we'll see Umberto anytime soon. But for those of you wondering, right now it is moving right off the coast of Africa. Here's what we've got over the southeastern United States. The area of low pressure that gave really southeastern Virginia quite a bit of rain yesterday. That is still producing quite a bit of cloud cover over not only Virginia and the Chesapeake Bay, but over eastern North Carolina as well. Now, there are certainly some areas that are kind of breaking out of that cloud cover. Those of you, again, watching in Morehead City, enjoying it. Onslow County as well. You guys are looking mostly sunny. There are still a few light raindrops right now coming down across central portions of eastern North Carolina. Well, not eastern North Carolina, central portions of North Carolina. Right now, those are all west of I-95. Does not look like those raindrops are going to be making it over I-95 thanks to the dry air that is present over eastern North Carolina. Right now, air temperatures throughout the region range between the low 60s closer to the Virginia line all the way to the low 70s as you get closer to really Kenansville, Jacksonville, and Kinston. All three of those areas right now coming in at 73 degrees. Not a bad start to the day. Winds out of the generally west-northwest for those of you watching closer to I-95, west for those of you watching closer to Highway 17, and those of you closer towards Highway 12 looking more at a west-southwesterly breeze. We've got kind of that curling effect going on. Wind speeds right now range between around 6 to 12 miles an hour across most of the east. Some areas a little bit outside of that range, but not by a whole lot. Do want to say good morning to Amanda Bloom. Thank you again so much for joining me over on Facebook. Hopefully you're enjoying the sunshine right now in Jones County as well as Onslow County. Maysville and Jacksonville right now both enjoying some sunshine. Here's a look at what we've got moving forward. That area of low pressure that's again giving some areas the cloud cover, others not. That's going to continue to work its way up towards New York, pulling the cloud cover and its rain field that right now is going to be it's looking diminished as we speak. It's going to be even more so coming up as we head into Thursday. Not a whole lot of rain left over with that system, but that's going to be moving out of the area. It'll make room for an area of high pressure to roll in, and with higher pressure you have calmer winds and sunnier skies. So get ready for not only a calmer forecast from a wind perspective, but also get ready for more sunshine and more heat to come along with it. Again, it's going to get toasty as we head towards Friday and Saturday. Mid to upper 80s planned, 87 degrees on Friday, 86 on Saturday. Now, that is our seasonal average for this time of year. Normally, we anticipate seeing the mid to upper 80s this point in the year. But we've been below average for the entire week so far this week. We'll stay below average today. But through most of September, we've seen our high temperatures stay below average. So getting back to average, may open some eyes a little bit wider, but not to worry again. We will be back into the upper 70s by Monday, thanks to an incoming cold front and rain showers that will accompany that front. That's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day.